Hey guys, I figured we'd take some time to talk about the Golf Club 2. I think this is probably the best simulation golf game you could buy, and it's only 40 bucks, which is pretty cool. So I'll say we'll jump right into some of the golf, and then I'll show you kind of the rest here. The big thing about the Golf Club in both the games is you can play just the 18 official courses they give you that they've created. None of it is PGA Tour license, so it doesn't have any of that. You're not going to get players, you're not going to get official courses or tournaments or whatever. But a lot of people have made them. So you can go into here and you can just sort this by, this is like newest stuff right here, and there's multiple pages of it. If you put like the two, like L2 or R2, you can do highest rated or anything like that, just to see what's out there. And that's actually one of my favorite things to do in this game, is just to be like, hey, the links at Royal Atlantic seems all right, you know. Although that is one of their official courses, so maybe this isn't sorting the good stuff here. Oh, here we go. Maybe that's why. So that's going to be in there suggested. So do the hot ones. Okay, so yeah, we've got a lot of their other courses again. Oh, here we go. So this one is made by CBAB 26, the Standing Bear Lake Resort. So yeah, you can, it's a bummer that they filtered a lot of theirs in the front here. Before, you could do it, you could make it so it wasn't their official ones, which I liked. Here we go. I guess we just go one page over and we can already see, like, yeah, these are just members. Mahabanda made Geffen Private Peninsula. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff. We are going to filter back to just official ones. As we want to get like a decent course, we could walk into one that would be a mess. So let's go to the Faxon Park Golf Club here, and we'll load right in. So this gives you just a lot of different stuff. You can favorite courses, so they will show up on a list that maybe you want to keep playing. There are challenges in this. These will allow you to get more fun, so you can unlock different stuff. So this kind of adds a new layer to playing it outside of just playing tournaments, which is pretty nice. You know, complete a round without invoking the stroke limit. That's not hard to do. Hit the fairway regulation on hole 3. So some really easy stuff, or even some challenging stuff to unlock some monies. But let's jump in. You can add players. This is kind of where it gets a little confusing for the golf club in general. Say you want to play couch co-op. That's easy enough. You go in here and you add a guest. You can add from another controller or another profile. You can share the same controller. It doesn't really matter. Adding a ghost is exactly what it sounds like. And adding a rival is kind of where it gets weird. So adding a rival can be anyone. This is also how you play your friends online. So you could just load in here, and you can pick anyone in the world. I don't know who any of these people are, and you can have them, like be playing. So this guy already played on July 6th, which is today. Yeah, I think it's, sorry, basing this all on my knowledge of when Spider-Man movie comes out. So these people played it. This guy somehow played it January 1st. Doesn't make any sense. But this is also like if you, I think it's R2, you can do it just by, no, L2? Yeah, you can just do friends. And you can see, let's see if any of them, yeah, no one currently playing the course. So we'll add a random rival, just so you can kind of see it. But you can do rivals in two ways. So if you got a friend if you load into the course and you wait at the tee, you can add a rival from in-game and add to group. And you can then kind of tee off together, and you can view it two different ways. So you can have it where there's turn order, where you watch each other take shots. Or you could do it, which we're going to be doing default here, and you just kind of see how their shots are going without being interrupted by waiting for their turn. So that's kind of cool, because if you just want to play casually and just play the course but don't have a ton of time, maybe and still kind of play together, you can do that.
Welcome to the golf club. Looks like you have a friend on your scorecard, at least a virtual friend.
A
Got a
virtual
live
friend.
ghost to play with. That's always fun. You two have fun out there.
I like that this announcer's back because I think
All
he
right,
makes this
first
game really calming.
hole is upon us here. Let's do this.
But I also think he adds just a little bit of, like, just enough little bit of humor to make it fun. All right, so you can see this guy's on hole 9. Just started it. He's somehow doing really bad, apparently. All right, so the big change for Golf Club 2 is the swing is now based on tempo. I mean, percentages and stuff
All right,
still
looking good so
matter, but
far.
tempo is a big deal. Getting the right speed on your backswing and forward swing, back and downswing.
So we have about
Those are important,
165
and they
yards
will
to go
change
still.
how your stuff really works. So, like let's see. Sorry, let me look at the shot here. 166 with 165 carry, 7 mile an hour. Should probably do that. Okay, so we got one that goes 181 carry. Now, if we do normal, we go whoa. We're gonna hit too far, so we got to go a little fast here, just to cut it back a little.
I don't know if this has
Let me
enough.
see. I went too fast. I was trying to cut back the power. So tempo plays a really big role in this. Okay, so let's see. If you press square, you can do different types of shots. We got a 28 yarder. We got a good flop will get us there with a, let's see, yeah, with the sand wedge going 30 because we're slightly uphill. Let's do it. Beautiful. I like that. Oh, come on. That would have been awesome.
Great putt in there for the par.
I'll take that. So the big thing in the
After
golf
the
club, if
first
you haven't
hole,
played one
we
in this
par.
series, oh, there, he's already got the front line knocked out. Looks like he bogeyed real bad on all of those. Oh man, sorry there, bud. So
Okay, par 3.
the golf club is not a game that tells you how
Let's
far
see if we
back
can
you need to
drop
pull
this,
on the
tee
analog
shot
stick, which you can set to left
close.
and right sticks. It's not a game that's going to give you a ton of feedback on what you're doing wrong in some ways. Like, obviously when you swing, it's going to give you the feedback on how good your stick swing was, your timing on the
I
backswing
think
and
this is gonna
downswing.
need to bite.
I went too fast on the downswing. But like, for example here, all you got is, on a chip, I got a 12-yard carry. I got 11 yards to the pin, right? So you know that a full swing will probably go a little too far. And it's got some roll, but I hit the rough before I got on the green. So you have to pay attention to that
Let's see if we can
style
say
of
par
stuff.
on
Like,
this putt.
how far is your club going? What's the wind? What's the carry? How much spin and stuff are you adding to the ball? And same with putting. So in putting here, you see that I've got about 12 feet to the hole because it's going slightly downhill, right? Putter goes 166 feet going back this far, right? So you just kind of have to learn the feel of this game. And I'll admit, the first time I played the golf club, the putting almost made me not want to buy it because I was so bummed because I liked everything about it, but the putting I couldn't figure it out. But it's a feel, like I know that's about 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
a little too hard.
disappointing.
You can kind of count it out, and you start getting
3
the
feet to
feel
the
after
hole
like
here.
maybe a round or two. Like it's like 1, 2, boom.
And there's
You know,
your
like-
bogey. Good putt.
I count like 1, 2, 3. That's kind of
All
how I
right, one
gauge
over for the round.
10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. So it's definitely something you got to feel out. And I just bogeyed that. That is a bummer.
Okay, let's see what happens here on this.
Oh, see, there you go.
par
You can see
4.
killer
Let's go ahead and drop this one
killer
into the fairway
sonar
and take it from
guy.
there.
You can see him over there. He's taking his shots, right? So let's aim over there. We'll watch him. So he just took a shot on this green over here. And here he goes with his next one. And we'll see how he does. Unless he backed out. Oh, here we go. Okay. Maybe not. You gonna hit one? Man, I will say though, it's not like the best looking game out there, but the graphics are a huge upgrade for the Golf Club 2. Just a lot more going on with the foliage. Even though there's still some screen tearing and stuff, the performance is a lot better. The greens and grass The water especially looks a lot better than it has before. They've done a lot more with their engine here, and I think, excuse me, yeah, I think they've done a really good job overall, just really tightening up their package from the first one with their slightly more, bigger budget. So that's cool. I don't think this guy's gonna take a shot. This is okay. Well, we'll just take ours. Another thing about the golf club, you are not going to be aiming out here, like scouting and then aiming separately. This is just a view. So if I aim here and I hit back, I'm still aiming forward. That is just a scout camera. It is not an aim camera. You always aim from where you're swinging. Oh, I did bad there. That is some nasty rough. What was I doing? This is why you got to pay attention to what you're doing here. Okay, let's get out of this. Let's do a flop. I think we can do a good flop here. Ugh. That was not a great one, but we'll try chip. All right. Well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Oh, come on. Give it to me.
All right, see what the scorecard says.
Yeah,
And
it's
that'll
terrible.
keep you at 1 over for the round.
All right, let's get a birdie, and then I'll show you some other stuff, okay?
All right, let's let her rip.
Oh, we got a par 4. Okay, let's not hit too far here. Let's cut it back to the 3-wood. Let's give it a good swing. Hope it bites a little bit. There we go.
Nice.
That's not
Should be in
bad.
the fairway.
Oh, stay. Okay, there we go. Good. Nice clean one here. All right, so 99, you got 109 carry, 82. Okay, let's stick with this then. So if you hold L2, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but you can add draw or fade. You can go up and down to add some loft, kind of like your spin to the ball a little bit. So I'm going to give it just a little bit more loft so that it doesn't carry as far. I think that'll do it. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll take that. And then it doesn't roll as far either, so
Nice.
it bites a little harder when it hits the green.
Okay, for the
And we're
birdie.
sitting all right for the birdie here. Let's make sure I get this. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna miss it. It's downhill, and oh! I knew it. I knew I was gonna aim too far.
5-footer
Okay,
here,
well.
nothing too bad.
Oh, see there. See, that guy's got his hole. I can even hear him. Here's his ball drop there. All right. Well, hey, we'll take a par.
Solid par. Well done.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
So one of the nice things they do here too is if I just backed out of this course right now, well, I think I have to advance one. If I back out of this course, then
Fifth
I
hole coming
can
up.
resume it later, which is really nice. Resume from right where I was. It keeps track of that stuff pretty well. Oh, you can see in that options there, the turn order it's just right in the start menu once you go into the game, so that's pretty cool. Obviously, one of the biggest things about the golf club is making a course. So publishing a course is pretty simple. You can import importing your legacy courses is pretty simple. They add it to your unpublished courses from the previous game to this one, and you can just publish it as it was, or you can tweak it with the new stuff that they've given you and go all out. But let's make a new course. All right, let's wait to make a new course. Hey, it's got a lot of stuff. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that it didn't just freeze up on me here. Okay, here we go. So let's give it a theme. We can go all sorts of different stuff here. It looks. Oh, there's a couple pages. Okay, let's do some Swiss. Let's do Swiss. Nice and green over there in the Swiss lands. All right, so we can give it some terrain. If we want to add less hills, more trees, more rocks, you can do that. We can add, let's just say we add more water, like 60% water. You can see this stuff kind of adjusting in real time typically once you apply it. So, yep, See that adjusting in the background there? I didn't add too much, so it's not like the lakes got that bigger. Let's see, what's our layout like? So number of holes, number of par 3s and 5s. You can adjust kind of a lot of your basics where it auto-generates a course for you. But you can tweak all this stuff as you go in. So let's name it test. New course test. Alright, so you can... Alright, saving it. Cool. So, we can sculpt the lands. Measure stuff, I didn't know that. Okay. Generated trees, that's kind of crazy. I wouldn't want to do that. So you can, like, if I just wanted, like, a ridiculous hill, I better zoom into something here. So we're on hole 18, and I just wanted to make this real stupid. I could do that, and you can sculpt a lot of different stuff. This can get really high, by the way. We can go nuts with this. Okay, that's as that's as high as it'll go. But that's ridiculous. We can do that. Let's not do that, though. Zoom back in. So you can sculpt the land in different ways. Obviously, you can go in and out of the world. You can also, let's see, you can add and create stuff. So we can do, if we're like, you know what, I want some water, but I want a water feature. I don't know if this is really going to help us here, because that looks like it's really low. Let's see, can we add one like right here? What's that going to do? I don't think that did anything right there. Oh, I see. This is for the water effects. So we could just add some ripples like Godzilla's going to come out of our golf course, which, who knows? It could happen. There was a weird whale in the first one. Yeah, this is the first time they've had like flowing water and stuff, so it's kind of cool. I can add a body of water, like just right here. Why not? Which is ridiculous. I don't know why I would ever do that. And then we could have it, let's see, can we, high falls. How is this going to work? Is this, okay. I don't, that doesn't make any sense. You do this right, it'll tweak right, okay? Like, we're not saving this course, all right? Tournament objects, okay. Crowd seating. Oh, that's kind of cool. Put them right in the water there. That's not bad. Cool. They're going to love that. Concessions, right here. I think we should have the concessions like right on the green, just so you don't miss the action. This is crazy. Oh, camera towers. This is neat. You can really do this right. Let's see. Can I rotate these? Editor menu. Okay. Well, whatever. We can also add, you can also add, like plants and stuff. So you have, let's see, theme objects, like a plant. You can do a plant, and you can just add them. I wonder if I just, okay, I was going to say, I hope I added those. Yeah, so it's cool. You can add, oh, look at that. You can even single to multi, so I can just, boom, there's a whole thing of plants there. Oh, and it changes it. That kind of rotates it out. That's kind of cool. I'm okay with that because it lets you add tons of terrain. That's awesome. So yeah, you can do quite a bit with these. You can narrow down your, you can change, like, you can go in here, let's see if I can do this. Let's see, sculpt land maybe. Was it measure? I mean, I could go, they do a tutorial for you for everything. So the first time you do it, you can, oh, this is just to see. Okay. I don't need that. Can I, I don't want to do that either. Let's see. There is a way, I know I've done it before, but, terrain settings maybe? Nope, I don't know. There is a way, though, that you can do, kind of like sculpt the greens and stuff on the fly too. So you can do quite a bit of that. Excuse me, that kind of thing. But let's show you some of the other stuff that the golf club is all about. Yeah, I don't care about all that. Yeah, sure. Delete it all. Delete it all. Okay, I don't want to. Yeah. How do I get out of this? Here we go. Okay. We're just going to exit. We're not going to save that. That's a terrible golf course. No one wants that there. All right. So, societies. This is kind of... Societies and career are the two big things that this had. So the first one added like a careers type mode. It just didn't really feel like much. And societies and the career mode are kind of the same idea. A career mode is... and this is one of the complaints. A career mode is online. You have to be connected to the internet to do it. Societies, that makes sense, because societies are like your personal clubhouse that you set tournaments for and you do all these things for, so that you can have your friends or have people in groups to come in and play tournaments at your clubhouse with the courses that you chose and set up for, like, say I want to do one for the weekend of I don't know, like next weekend. I could say like, hey, next weekend it's this course, it's this many rounds, and you know, you have to pay this much to get in, and you basically like throwing down money, and you can try and win other people's money, like your in-game money, which is pretty cool. You can use that to set up more for your society. So, for example, season schedule. I can say, oh, you know what, I did have some stuff in here. We're gonna delete those if we can. Because these were like when the servers were not working for the first few days. It was a big issue. You couldn't get into the societies, couldn't play career. Obviously, you couldn't share and publish courses and stuff. And I'm sure a lot of it was bombarding it. So, can I just do this and then it makes it go away? Okay. I don't know how to make it go away, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But yeah, so like you couldn't play a good chunk of the game, and that's frustrating. That, you know, they moved off the beta servers when it goes to launch, and then it just wasn't as stable as maybe they had planned for. Plus, so many people jumping on with all the, you know, transferring of content from the original game. I'm sure it bombarded them pretty harsh. So that's, yeah, you know, that's not great, but it's working pretty good now. Let me see if I can delete these. This really bugs me. Can I? Nope. Okay, that's done. I'm sure I can make that go away. I just don't. I don't know. So, yeah, you can add your seasons. I'm gonna add a new one, calling it. You know what? That probably was fine to just leave it as new season. Sure. Let's see. So yeah, you can set. Okay, maybe I'm dumb. Add an event, maybe. So I'm still a little new to this stuff. So you can pull the courses from everywhere. You can do the TGC official courses. You can do your own personal courses. Like I've got a couple people play. They've imported one or two of their courses. So like, yeah, my buddy Jamie, he's got a couple courses here. The Royal Pines. We'll add that. I've set the home course for mine, the one that I created from the original game, because I thought it was a nice, easy course. We could just do one round. Start date. Let's start it. I want time 7th, 8th. Let's start it on a Sunday, July 9th, and give it 1 day to play. No, we'll give it a couple days, just so that people could jump in, right? You can set up all the different, like if you have handicap, if you have like, oh, I don't want you to be able to see the green grid and stuff like that, or any of that. So we can do a entry fee is $100. That's too much. Let's make that like, I don't know, $10. Bonus purse, $10. Because I don't quite understand all this yet, just because it's fresh and this is the first time I've really dived into some of this. So there you go. We created the Royal Pines. It's going to load back. So in a couple days, we'll be able to play that and see how everyone's doing with it. So another thing you can do in your stuff here is you can go to the menu. It's like the... Yeah, you can add people to just play just like you were. You can play rounds with your friends and do all that in any mode that they have here. This is not the menu I was looking for, but it's good to note that other thing. So let's see. If we go, there's some society settings. So you can kind of see I've got like the blue and white walls. I've got the poster on the back. You can also... So you can level up your society, so you can add more events at once. You can also get better looking clubhouses once you level up and get enough money. So you can change the look of it, the color of it, and you get all these different things. So it's kind of cool. Societies gives you this, like you're doing well, so you get a better place, and if you, the better you do, the more crowds show up for your events. And I think that's pretty rad. So let's back out here. Let's jump into the careers thing, so then you can kind of see how they play out their seasons. Yeah, they gave me a lot of money up top. That's why I have 5,000. I think it was like 5,000 for... They're like, hey, we're sorry the servers were so bad. You know, here's 5,000 to just get clothing and stuff like that. So we'll just play like a tier or two, and then I'll show you one last thing with the customization options and the options for clothing, and we'll call it good there. Yeah, overall, I really enjoy this game. It's the feel of it is a big improvement.
To you. My name is John McCarthy, and I am oh so glad that you chose to join us for today's
Here we go.
event here on the TGC Network.
So, like I said, you're not getting full PGA Tour license, so you're not getting golfers, you're not getting courses, you're not getting commentators. But what they do with this is good enough for me to just feel like this is a true tournament setting. And yeah, I think this does the job well enough, even if the crowd seemingly does not care about anything.
Currently in first place, folks. Let's see if he can stay there.
You see, like, this guy takes it a little more seriously, quote unquote, you know, for doing the tournament one, like the careers mode, as he instead of just being like the jokey guy, a little bit, which is more casual, fun golfing. Oops. Let's give this a flop, and this one goes 40 with your pitching wedge, so that seems good. Ooh, all right, that went further than I thought. Yeah, see, these people are really basic. They don't do anything. If you like hit a ball at them, they just like kind of look at it. They don't really care. It's gonna, yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna break harder left.
Ooh, I thought that one.
This is why you don't rush your putting. Always take your time with your putting.
This is about a 4-footer.
Even if it's a 4-footer.
And that putt will go for par. And starting today's round off at even par.
All right, yeah.
And now the second hole tee.
Okay, let's do one more hole. Like, we gotta get one birdie, right? We can't do this all messed up. It's got a little bit of a dog leg, right? Let's give it some fade. A little bit more. It's not bad. That's not bad.
Appears to be heading for the fairway here.
Curve around the trees a little bit. Keep it nice and good on the middle.
And about 150 yards to the pin here.
All right, we'll chuck it.
It looks like a 7-iron.
It's so weird how he says iron. Iron. All right, this has got to be a good birdie putt right here, right? Let's do this.
Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2.
Okay.
Set up some serious possibilities.
Oh, par 5 and 2. So we're going for an eagle. Okay. Ho-ho!
Has landed. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard.
Not bad.
And
I'll take
third
that.
hole
That's
tee.
nice. But yeah, so this is kind of, you know, there's pretty much everything you need to know about the actual golfing. But I'll show you one last thing that was really seriously lacking in the first game, and you know it still kind of lacks here. But hey, it's a lot better than it was. Before you had like 4 shirts and stuff, and you couldn't change anything. So you can do male or female. The stuff you get for like creating a face is not great. There's not a ton of options, especially for facial hair. Like that's the best I could get for a beard. Like there's just not a whole lot going on. Like this is all of our hair options, and there's, you know, they're not too crazy. Okay. So I just picked this one because I'm wearing a hat anyway, and you know it's close enough. You can mess around with like a little bit of the like the eyes in kind of where they're at and shape and stuff with facial features, but it's whatever. You can never see your dude's face almost. The big thing is about you can set your different golf club sets. So you can carry your different golf bag around. Like say you don't ever use a hybrid 3-iron or a hybrid 5-wood iron thing. You can just take that out and put something else in its stead. So that's pretty cool. You can go to different shirts. They do it by types, and then they do it by color. So you could do like sweater, and then you could select different. It's always going to do the color that you had set up, but you can select different ones based on that type of thing that you got. So you could do beautiful sweaters. Okay, I like some of these sweaters. You can do like jackets and polos and like checkered shirts, which is, gosh, the thing I wear seemingly all the time. So yeah, there's a lot of options here for this. And you can do custom colors, no problem, once you buy the shirt. So another nice thing they do is they let you do it for rounds. So this is your casual outfit. I've got round 1 outfit, round 2, round 3, which is, okay, there we go, and round 4. So, and you can add extra accessories and all that kind of stuff, and you can change it per round, which I think is fun. It's fun for when you're doing careers and all that kind of stuff. So you can set your golf clubs to, I think those are kind of like difficulty settings, which is nice. But yeah, you can, like I said, you can edit all of this stuff. I've got a 5-wood and, a 3-wood and 4, 3 and 4 hybrid, I guess. I don't know why I keep calling them woods. So like if I wanted a 3-iron instead of a 4 hybrid, I could do that. So that's, yeah. Oh, it's gonna, oh, does it make this have to be, oh, never mind, there we go, wood irons, got it. So yeah, you could do that. You can change all that stuff around, so not bad. So, yeah, guys, that's the Golf Club 2. If you like a good simulation, realistic style golf game with a ton of like features for the mechanics, this is it. If you want something a little more arcadey, come back next month and we're going to take a look at Everybody's Golf for sure, because that game is going to be incredible. And you know, yes, there are 2 golf games, but I could definitely see myself playing both at the same time, because this is a simulation golf game. The other one's more arcadey and more kind of social and fun. So I think there's room for both. And I think the Golf Club 2 is really fantastic. So thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you guys on the next level.